Hey guys, let me wipe off the camera lens there. Everything's kind of out of focus. And all right, so we are recording. As you guys pop on, hey Melinda, glad to have you. Awesome, April's on, Katie's on, yay. Okay, I'm just gonna dive right in because we only have about 30 to 40 minutes to go over this, and I'm super excited to share some things with you guys that I think is really gonna create some momentum for our team, get us structured and organized and simplified as we press on into June, roll into July, create a magnificent August, and finish out the year with our goals intact. So can you guys hear me okay before I dive in? Okay, thanks, April. Awesome. Okay, so let's see here. I am going to mute you guys just to make sure don't get any background noise. And let's see. We go to gallery view. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to screen share and I'm going to walk you guys through the marketing plan and calendar that I have set up for the rest of June, all of July, and I'm going to give you a heads up about what we're doing in August. And the three things that you're going to notice that are included in the month are a free group, a paid challenge group, and a glimpse into coaching event. And so everything that's included in the month is going to be around marketing and promoting those three simple things, okay? And I'm going to be offering those three things to the entire downline. So if you already run amazing free groups, paid groups, business opportunity events, feel free to do your own. You don't have to do mine. But I'm opening up what I'm doing to the entire downline because we've gotten away from the structure and the plan, and we're all just kind of winging it. And new coaches coming in don't know what's going on. There's nothing for them to plug into that's systematic and predictable. So now that my life has kind of settled down after a year and a half of craziness, getting back to structure. So I'm going to share with you guys what I've come up with and what we're going to do. So I'm going to screen share 1 second to pull up the June plan. Okay, April, I can see your face. Can you give me thumbs up if you can see that okay? The screen? Okay, awesome. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so for the rest of June, as you guys know, this week we are doing the Sean Week Challenge Group. A lot of you are with me in the My Challenge Tracker app group. I love how we're supporting one another as coaches. It's always the very best challenge groups are when coaches are in there together. It's amazing. And so that's going really, really well. And so what I'm doing for Success Club this month is kind of playing catch up on the first half of the year. I'm going back and following up with everybody who has told me no or never gotten back to me or was waiting on payday or waiting to talk to their spouse or waiting for their best friend to jump in with them, whatever the case may be. I'm going back and following up with all of those people from January up to today. And I'm already at Success Club 10 just from follow-ups. So don't forget, don't let people slip through the cracks. You're not being a nuisance. You're not being a salesperson when you go back and say, hey, I care about you. We never got you plugged into my group. It's not too late now to start on the goals you set back in January. Let's make the second half of the year amazing and let's get you going. So I'm just adding them to my current group that's already rolling along and they're just jumping right in. So no need to start a new group. I'm just plugging them into systems that I already have going. So I suggest that you guys do that as well. And here's the thought behind what I'm doing the rest of June. So because we're all doing Sean Week, and a lot of us have also been doing or are going to do the 3-day refresh this month, we're going to have incredible results to share. So what I'm doing now is inviting to a free group that starts on Monday the 19th. And all next week, I'm going to be leading them through Sean Week. I'm going to give them a meal plan, super simple, high-fat, low-carb meal plan. They're going to get, of course, all the amazing Shaun T workouts. And in that group, I'm going to start sharing the results coming out of our coach group. Because by next Wednesday, the 21st, we will have all completed 1 week of prep week, the whole week of Sean Week, and the 3-day refresh. So no doubt, we're going to have some crazy awesome results to show. So I'm going to be sharing those results in my free group, showing them what's possible, and I'm going to be breadcrumbing or sprinkling in how coaching has played a vital role in the results that we are getting in our team challenge group. So at the same time as I'm going to be inviting them to get into my official paid group that starts later on in July, I'm also going to be teaching them about how coaching plays a vital role in the accountability and support, and how the bar is raised even higher for us when we're in a group together, and how the results are better. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing all next week. And that group, that free group, it's going to be the Sean Week sneak peek into BOD 7-day challenge. So it's going to let them kind of try out Beachbody On Demand, see what that's like, learn about coaching, get some results. That's open to the whole downline. So I'll be creating an event page, and you guys can create your own event page if you'd like to promote it yourself, which I strongly suggest that you market this group as though it's yours, because it is, okay? And you could talk about how there's gonna be multiple coaches in there helping lead it, but you're inviting it as though you are a leader, because you are. And so that's gonna be what we're doing next week. I am, as I'm inviting to that free group, if I'm sensing that someone's really serious and ready to commit, I'm gonna go ahead and suggest that they get the Beachbody On Demand All Access Pass Challenge Pack for $160, since it's on sale this month. So I'm gonna tell them, it's on sale this month. This is, if you're committed and you're ready to do this for the long haul, let's go ahead and get you plugged in with this, okay? So probably sell a few more challenge packs because of that. And that's just a case-by-case situation. And you'll know as you're talking to people if they're just sick and tired of being sick and tired and they're ready for that. Okay, then the following week on the 28th, we're going to have a Glimpse into Coaching event. This is going to be a 1-hour webinar style using Zoom, and I'm going to have a slideshow of beautiful graphics to share the nitty-gritty about coaching. Things like a day in the life of a coach. What does that look like? Time management tips. How does the average mom make this work? What is the income potential? What are you going to make in your first few months as a coach? What can they expect from our team as far as training? We're really going to dive into those nuts and bolts and keep it short and sweet, less than an hour, in and out, done. Okay? And that will also be recorded. So if you have people that aren't able to get on live, you'll be able to have that link and send it out to them. So that's how we're going to wrap up June. Also make note that we get a Shift Shop sneak peek in Beachbody On Demand on the 19th. So make sure that you try that workout out sometime during the free group next week and start talking about it. You got to start talking about it because we're going to promote it in July. Okay, so I'm going to switch calendars here and go to July. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, we are going to start having Thursday team talk time with me at 2 o'clock Central Time every Thursday. It'll either be via Zoom or Facebook Live. And if you can't be on live with us, you could submit your questions beforehand, and I'll answer those questions during that time every Thursday. So instead of an official team call, it's just going to be a time to do Q&A and to talk. If we need to gear it towards new coaches and get them started off, then we'll do that. And so every week on Thursdays, I'll give you guys a post to ask your questions on, and then I'll address them live at 2 o'clock. And you can be on there with me as well live if you'd like to. Okay, so for July, this is when we really, really put the pedal to the metal and get serious. This is going to be a really structured month because we have Summit. Super excited about that. And so you will notice the return of team training. So for the month of July, I'm going to be offering a team builder training. We will have a kickoff Zoom on Monday. Let's see what day that is. Monday, June 26th. We'll have a kickoff Zoom at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It will be recorded to kick off that training. I'll tell you what to expect, how to prepare, and so on and so forth. And then that actually begins on Monday, July the 3rd. We'll have a 30-day team builder training. You can invite your entire downline to this. All they will need to have accomplished before that is the new coach welcome form and perhaps the social media boot camp. And they have plenty of time to get those two things done before we begin on the 3rd. But they need that foundation. And so the goal of that training is going to be to rank advanced coaches to Emerald or build Emerald depth, possibly get to Ruby, and also have them move up the leadership ladder to team builder. This is a really important foundation to lay for a strong business in the future. So I will be leading that using the My Challenge Tracker app. So it's going to be really cool. We're going to check in daily with a daily to-do list. It's basically the 4 vital behaviors. We're really going to dive into what does that look like daily. I'm also providing a posting schedule. So I will tell everybody in the training what they should be posting that day that feeds into inviting to the different groups that we're going to be offering in July. Okay, so I'll be teaching you guys how to invite, what to post throughout the month. So you don't have to figure all that out on your own. It's going to be really great. And we'll use the My Challenge Tracker app. And so checking in with your workout each day in there is going to be you checking in that you did your power hour. Okay. And then you checking in that you drank your Shakeology is going to be that you did the training assignment for that day. So it'll be really fun. It'll be a great way for us to connect and get all of our team trained and on board to reach that team builder level on the leadership ladder. Start creating income, start helping more people. All right. So what kind of groups am I offering in July? Super excited about the free group that I'm going to have going on. You guys, excuse me. I got to get a drink of tea. Unsweet, no doubt. All right. So the week of July 4th starts on Sunday the 2nd. I'm going to be running a Miss Independence free 7-day girl power group. Now, for the guys in the team, you're going to have to get together and come up with a guy version of this because this is not for the dudes. But it's going to be really, really fun. We're going to have a theme song of the day that's going to be like the Kelly Clarkson song, Miss Independent. We'll have like a really cool girl power song each day. I'm going to be sharing personal development videos, TED Talks, and things like that from people like Oprah Winfrey, Brené Brown, Lisa TerKeurst, Christine Kane, Joyce Meyer, and then I'll go live one day as well and do just a great motivational, type video for the group. We're going to have a workout of the day. So I'm just going to share workouts from Beachbody On Demand. So they're going to have a free 14-day trial of Beachbody On Demand. We're going to help them fall in love with it. And we're going to do girl power workouts. So it'll be all the female trainers, some fun stuff from Shalene and Autumn and Jericho. Really, really pump these girls up. We'll also have a recipe of the day. So there's not going to be a meal plan with this group. It's really just going to be no prep other than signing up for the free 14-day trial of Beachbody On Demand. No prep because it's the week of July 4th, right? It's the middle of summer and moms are busy. So it's just going to be each day they'll have something motivational, a theme song, a workout of the day, and so on and so forth. It'll be super fun. And I can imagine the engagement in there will be just off the walls. Super fun. All right. So that's the free group for July. And as you can see on here, I've told you guys to start promoting the free group on Tuesday, June 27th or Monday the 26th. And you're going to promote that for 6 days. I suggest that you do an event page and post in the event page different samples of girl power type stuff and talk about next week in the free group, this is an example of what we're going to be doing, and share something fun, a fun girl power song or video that you come up with that kind of matches what I just talked about. So you're going to promote that for 6 days. Invite people that you've never worked with before. That's the purpose of a free group. Don't invite all your current customers. Don't invite your current coaches. They're welcome to join. I'm going to be sending out an email to my whole downline. So your coaches are going to be invited to all of this. So when you invite on that event page, be sure that you're inviting new people that you have not worked with yet. Okay. All right. So we'll get that group going the week of July the 2nd. And you'll see down there at the bottom of that week, it says promote the paid group for 10 days. So just as the free group gets started, you're going to create your event page for your paid group. And we're going to start promoting that. And I'll give you guys examples of the posts and the pictures that I'll be using to promote so that you can kind of get your own wheels turning about how you want to promote it with your story and your spin on it. But it's still going to be all one group. So the paid group that we're going to do is going to be called the 4-week shift Fit Mom Bootcamp. So what we're going to do is have the deadline to join that group be Wednesday, July the 12th. So you guys should have Success Club in the bag by the middle of the month. Holla if that relieves some stress. Success Club will be done by the middle of the month. You only need 3 or 4 people to join you for that group to hit Success Club. Everybody can do that. I think everybody can hit Success Club 10 if we're strategic with our promoting and smart with our inviting. The deadline to join will be July the 12th. And then we'll start that group on actually Monday the 17th is when that will kick off, right after Summit. And so what is that group going to be about? Okay, so we're going to do 3 weeks of Shift Shop. I'm super excited about this program. It releases on the 12th. And so we can be posting sample workouts of that on social media to continue to get those stragglers to commit and join us on the 17th. So that'll be really fun. So we'll do 3 weeks of Shift Shop because it's only a 21-day program. And then we'll have a bonus week in there of, drum roll please, Sean Week, Insane Focus. That will be an amazing way to finish off 3 weeks of Shift Shop with some Sean T. So we can even at the end of this group have like a contest to see which trainer they like better. And everybody can vote at the end for Chris Downing or Sean T. And that'll be kind of fun just to see, who wins Trainer of the Month for that group. What else? Yeah, that's good on the public group. So you'll want to be sure and promote that for 10 days, create an event page and all that good stuff to get your people in there. All right, so as the Shift Shop group gets going the week of the 17th, on that Wednesday, we're going to start promoting our Glimpse into Coaching event. So you can see how these things roll into one another, and we're creating this funnel where the free group gets a lot of new people into working with us. Some of those people transition into the paid group, and then we really want to transition people from our challenge groups from last month and the month before and 6 months ago that are still hanging out with us. We want to really transition them into being coaches and starting to run their own groups and helping their friends and family to get healthy as well. Because we've got to have a ripple effect if we're actually going to change the world, right? I can't change the world by myself. I know April can't, and Chandra can't, and Jessica can't. But together, if we can create ripples, we can help a whole lot more people. So we'll start promoting that Glimpse into Coaching for about a week. Again, create an event page, start adding value in there. Post things like time management tips for busy moms. How to get your business mindset, maybe some great Brendan Burchard videos in there. So start adding value the same way we do in our team page. What kinds of resources help us? So you can start to breadcrumb and sprinkle in the things that we do to teach them how we help one another with coaching. And that Glimpse into Coaching event, again, will be a less than 1 hour webinar style, Zoom call with slides. I'll probably use the same PowerPoint from the month before. And I would love to have other leaders step up and help lead these Glimpse into Coaching events so that we have someone new every month leading them, and get some coaches started so that when our August new coach training begins, we've got something to put all these new coaches into, and we'll tell them about that during the Glimpse into Coaching event. Okay, so what we're trying to do is build one thing on top of another and have a constant flow of groups or events and a period of promotion and advertising to feed into that group. So no one ever has to wonder, what should I be inviting to? The groups I run by myself aren't so great, so I don't know if I want to run a group this month. That kind of problem that you get stuck in. These groups are all going to be open to the whole team. And so then feeding into August, I'm going to be running an Anxiety Buster 7-day free group starting on July 31st and running through the end of the first week of August. So many coaches from our team struggle with anxiety that I know the people who follow us are going to be drawn to a free group like that too, where we can all share what's working for us in terms of battling anxiety. And what perfect timing to do that right before school starts, when anxiety can go through the roof as we get super busy getting kiddos back in school. So that's what we're going to be doing feeding into August. And then we'll see what's announced at Summit. And then we'll decide, what kind of groups we're going to offer after that free group on into August and September. So I want you guys to feel confident. I want you to go into the next, really the rest of this year, knowing that I'm pledging to you to have a calendar like this, a marketing plan that we can all follow every single month. And what I want you to do is plan to be consistent with me for 3 months. I want you to give me a 3-month commitment to follow these marketing plans. It's going to feel overwhelming at first. You're probably going to feel like your head is spinning at first. But just like with anything, consistency breeds confidence, and it gets easier over time. And I want you to compare it to this. How did you feel the first time you looked at your Beachbody workout program calendar or the 21-day fixed meal plan? You felt overwhelmed, right? And what do we know to be true? Facing the fear, pushing through the overwhelm, trusting the process, being consistent with those workouts, marking it off one day at a time, marking off those 21-day fixed containers one at a time, mastering that first week of higher fat, low carb eating and intermittent fasting. We've learned that being consistent, trusting the process, trusting the system, and following it over time is what leads to results. So I want you guys to give me 3 months, 90 days of commitment to following these calendars 1 month at a time, 1 month at a time. I'm going to be there for you. I have been doing this for so long that I do this without a calendar. I've been a coach for, it'll be 6 years this month. Next week, I'll celebrate my 6-year anniversary as a coach. But new people coming in have no idea. And a lot of you coaches that are bouncing in and out of Diamond, or coaches that want to hit Diamond and are struggling, this is your ticket. This is your ticket right here. So that is what we're going to be doing for the rest of June, all of July, and for the rest of the year. I'm going to be walking you guys through the marketing plan. And again, we're going to go back to trainings. So team builder training for July. And then in August, we will have 2 trainings going on, a new coach training, and then an Emerald to Diamond training. And I'm going to run all of these through the Challenge Tracker app because it's just easier and it keeps us off Facebook so we don't get as distracted when we're trying to do our training assignments because we're in the app. And so it'll be a super fun way to stay organized, to utilize the power of tracking. And so that's what we're going to do for the next few months. And I hope you guys are excited to move forward with your business goals, to start bringing in actual income and to actually help people. The big elephant in the room is that a lot of times coaches are so scared to come across salesy that they never, ever get someone into a challenge pack. And their excuse is that, well, I just want to help people. I don't want to sell. But guys, the irony is that challenge pack is where the help is. That is where the help is. You're just a human. You're just a coach on a journey, right? You're just a person trying to reach her own goals. And what's helping you? This team, support in the challenge group, Shakeology every day, freaking Energize. Thank God for Energize. Because Shanti would be killing us all right now if it weren't for Energize. The programs, man, I have been rejuvenated this week working out with Shanti. I have cried. I have died a little inside. I've thrown up in my mouth. It's been awful in a great way. And that's where the help is. The help for people is in Beachbody On Demand. It's in Shakeology. It's in the Challenge Pack. It's in this coach opportunity. Even if they're just doing it for the discount, getting them into our team, guys, that's where the help is. And so if you say you want to help people, you got to get them in a challenge pack. And if you want to get them in that challenge pack, you have to take them through a month of showing them the value that we have, pouring love and support, breadcrumbing tips in there about what coaching does for your life, what these challenge groups do to your life, showing the results that come out of these groups, and laying it all out for them so that they cannot help but want to do what you're doing. I had to get over the fear of that and you guys will too, and you can. And it's to the point now where when someone tells me no to my invitation to do my paid challenge group, they're telling me that they're sorry. I mean, it happens every day. When someone has to tell me though, no, they're like, I'm so sorry, I can't join your group. I want to buy this from you because you have helped me so much for free that I feel like I owe it to you to order from you and get in your free group. And they're apologizing to me because they can't. And that's how I know their excuse is legitimate. Like, this girl really has no money. She wants this so bad. She's apologizing to me. And so, put her in another free group and say, girl, the time is going to come. You have a garage sale, sell stuff on Craigslist, ask for your birthday money 6 months early, whatever you have to do, and we'll make this happen. So you guys can get to that point as well, where Success Club is easy. Helping people comes naturally. People are apologizing to you when they can't purchase, and you are loving this business rather than being scared of it. Okay. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, we've got time to take a few questions. I'm going to look in the chat box. I have no idea what's going on there. Oh, good, April. I'm glad this is just what you needed. Yes, Chandra, this is going to be great to have a plan to follow. Yes, April, I will be posting the calendars for you guys in the team page. I'm also sending out an email with a link to this video, the calendars, and links to the different groups all laid out for you guys, so you can click and request to join and share those links with your people you're inviting as well. That's all going to be in an email that goes to the whole team. Jessica, all the groups are going to be together. One free group, you guys can add all your people into it. I suggest you do your own event page for inviting, because otherwise the people I'm inviting would get mixed up with April's and Chandra's and Tamara's, and we don't know who's or who. And if I'm the one posting in there, people think, oh, she's the leader, she's the one I'm supposed to order from, and then your people are going to order from me, and I have no idea. So create your own event page. Promote it as though you're the leader, because you are, but then when it's time to add them to the group, they all go in one group. So that's a great question. Let's see what else. Yes, Tracy, I'm excited for the song of the day too. It's going to be super fun. Okay, guys, you have any other questions? You can post them in chat, or you're welcome to unmute yourself if you want to ask. So I'm assuming you're all clear and everybody's good to go. You're like, just give me the calendar, right? All right, super cool. I'm also going to give you guys a rundown of kind of what to post as you're marketing each group, just some ideas, and I'll share with you what I'm doing. I'm going to be working on that tomorrow. So I'll share that with you guys as well, so that you can get your own wheels turning on how you want to market this. Okay. Let's see. Can I do recipe of the day? Yeah, that would be awesome, Jessica. Anytime you want to help out with food and recipes, I accept that readily, because you rock at it. Awesome. All right, guys, y'all get ready for serious momentum. We are done with Satan holding us back. We are done with the spiritual attack that so many of us have been under. We're done with holding ourselves back because of fear and excuses. We're about to take action. We're going to be like a big, giant army marching to war against the things that we're overcoming in ourselves as well. And all the women out there, probably some guys too, deserve to have what we have with this team, with this opportunity, with our challenge groups. And we got to go out there and change the world. And the more we can do that together, the more powerful that we are. Okay. Love you guys. Thanks for jumping on tonight. Go be with your families, and look forward to an amazing rest of the year. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody.